Okay, let's be real. Summertime, it's a little too hot for the lace fronts, especially if you're a scalp sweater like myself. That wig is going to lift as soon as you step outdoors and it is above 75 degrees, okay? So I got an alternative for us. This U-part is so cute and the bling game is super strong. It lays great. Listen, let's get into it. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. XOXO Sheba here. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. And if you're an OG subscriber, what's good? Welcome back. So I'm working with Asteria hair today. They sent me a body wave U-part wig. The last time I worked with them, I do believe they sent me a kinky straight U-part wig, which I love. The texture was so on point, especially for, you know, matching up with my hair texture. It's really seamless. So I'll link that video if y'all want to check that one out after you see this one. But today we're working with their body wave unit. They sent me a lot of goodies. They sent me an edge scarf, a bag to keep the wig in. That's always nice to have on you. And they sent me, ooh, they sent me a bonnet. Okay. Let me make sure not to wear it outside. They also sent me, it seems like an adjustable band strapped here. And edge brush, you can never have too many of these. I'm always running out. Well, not running out because I don't throw them away, but I am always losing them. So love when they re-up me on these. And of course some lashes, but I don't know how to put on lashes. So like I have so many lashes that look so amazing like these. And I can't do nothing with them because I don't know how to put them on right. It looks crazy when I try to do it. That's why I'm about to go get lash extensions tomorrow before I leave for vacation in a few days. So anyways, here is the unit straight out of the package. It is 22 inches. Whoop, almost dropped it. It's 22 inches, 180% density it says. And then it's also the medium size cap, which we'll see if that fits for me. I may have needed a small if they have it. I'm not sure what the sizing was. They just sent it, you know, to me. I hope it fits a little bit better than how U-parts usually fit for me. Usually they're too big and I always have them hanging off the back a little bit and I gotta bobby pin them down. It can be done, but like I'm really hoping this is gonna fit my head right. So I'm gonna start by wetting the front of my hair a little bit, and that is to loosen my curl pattern because I am about to go back and blow dry the front of my hair because a good blow dry makes for an even better flat iron. So I want to make sure this looks good because this is body wave hair. So I want to make sure that my leave out blends as well as possible, being that my hair is kinky straight. So basically you want to make a U-part that mimics the U-part of the wig because all U-parts are not created the same. Some are a little more narrow with the U, some are a little bit wider with the U. So you want to look at what your U-part looks like in its U shape and follow that as closely as you can with your hair. The other thing is you want to be cognizant about how much hair you're leaving out with the U-part if it's a U-part that does not match your texture. So for me, having a kinkier textured hair and it being very thick, I try to leave out as little hair as I possibly can and still cover the tracks and still be able to do my part, because otherwise it'll be too much hair out and it won't blend. Trust me, I've learned it the hard way. Once you figured out your desired amount, then you're ready to go in and flat iron. I like to flat iron first because that way I can get all up in the root. I feel like when the U-part is already on and you try to flat iron, the I don't know, the bulkiness of it can kind of block you from getting your roots as well as if you just did it before you put it on. I'm going in small sections for this, and I'm using a babyless flat iron for anyone who wanted to know. I like to go in small sections because, again, my hair is thick, so you just got to know your real hair when it comes to this type of stuff. If you got thick hair, you know what to do. If you have thinner hair, you know what to do. And I believe I have the heat on, I want to say 410. Which is also why you only see me doing one pass. If you have a high heat, you don't need a whole lot of passes going on. Also, I do want to know I did use heat protectant, so we're all good. Now, for the rest of your hair, you could braid it or you could slick it back and put it in a ponytail, like a low pony or something. But since my hair is so short, I really just brushed it to the back and let it do what it did because I couldn't put it in a ponytail if I wanted to. The clips are pretty self-explanatory. If you've ever worn clip-ins, it's the same way of doing that. You slide the clips in and you snap them down. I would forewarn you to make sure that you don't hit it in the wrong spot and it's like tugging at your hair too hard. You'll know, you'll feel it, trust me. You just got to readjust it to where it feels like secure but not too much. Also, in case you didn't know, there is a back comb that you have to snap down exactly the same way. Slide it in, snap it down. But I didn't feel like I made that clear that was there in the beginning. So yes, there is a back comb, so it's fully secured to your perimeter. So I started out thinking I was gonna do this U-part in the middle, but then I realized I really don't like U-parts on me in the middle unless it's kinky straight. Don't ask me why I am particular about that. So I worked it out to end up doing a side part with this. And might I add, I am not mad at this bling game. We ain't done yet, but the future is looking real bright. So I'm gonna curl my hair in the front, on the side, so it's giving like a side bang effect, so it doesn't look like, oh, here's your leave out and it's shorter than the U part. It's gonna give it the illusion that I meant to do that. And then I'm gonna add layers to the front, so that way the hair staggers from my hair length to the end of the hair, and it doesn't just look like it goes from one length to a whole nother length. That's a dead giveaway. Things I'm learning from wearing U parts: you definitely want some layers if your hair is significantly shorter than the U part. I'm still not done yet, but I am really shook at how this is turning out. I wasn't expecting this to blend out so well. I mean, you know, I didn't know what to expect with my hair texture being so different from the wigs. But, you know, you see these edges, we're going to get them together too next. But first, I'm going to style the unit. So I am going to add some curls in it. I've noticed with the U parts that adding curls is another way to easily disguise your leave out a little bit more, especially when the textures are not a perfect match. I did try to do this with the flat iron. I tried to take it back to when I used to know how to curl with the flat iron, but I just couldn't get it together. So I had to whip my wand back out and just do what I know how to do. In the back, I am curling in alternate directions for more body. That is a tip I learned from watching hairstylist videos. I love watching hairstylist videos. Do y'all? Like, I can literally just watch them do hair all day. That's where I get most of my tips and tricks from. I am twisting flat to the wand because that's going to give you more of a curling iron curl look for those of us who can't use a curling iron very well, or a flat iron for that matter to curl. This is for us. Curl flat to the wand and you'll get a similar effect. And then make sure when you're around the face framing curls that you are curling away from the face. Now, while these curls are set, and I'm going to get back to these edges because they needed a little bit of work, as we saw. If you see me talking, which clearly you see me talking, it's because I thought I was doing a talk through for this, but the spirit told me to do a voiceover, and like my daddy always tell me, I follow the spirit. Since my edges already had a little heat on them, it was pretty easy to lay them with some edge control. Now, I always go for the strongest hold edge control I can find because my edges like to fight some edge control. I actually prefer using the Got To Be in the yellow tube on my edges if I want my baby hairs or my edges to like lay slick all day. Like, that is the best hold for me. You put your little scarf down and then it just lays all the rest of the day. Like, that is the best hold. But since this was a quick hairstyle for me, I didn't do all that because I was about to wash my hair and put my hair in some individual crochets, which you'll see soon. Okay, so now I'm ready to finger comb through the curls and add any finishing touches just to perfect it and, you know, get it looking right, ready to go outside. And, you know, I was judging the density at first. I was like, I don't know if this is going to be enough density, if it's going to look, you know, too thin, but it surely did not. Asteria knew what they was doing. I stand corrected because that thing tucks right behind your ear and it doesn't have any bumps on it. Like, it fits flawlessly behind the ear. Asteria did their thing with this U part, you guys. Y'all, it's giving fresh sewing. The bling game is super strong and the cap size fits great. It is not hanging off the back of my head and it's not too tight either. So I love that. Love that for me. So if you're interested in this unit for yourself, I have the details down below in the description box. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.